Okay, yeah, we were hiding behind this door. I don't know if this guy's just patrolling up and down that hallway, or if he's gonna come down here at all. He took his gun out. Did he see us? I wonder if I can kill him. Or if people are gonna hear the bullets and set off the alarm. We seem a little safe. Okay. To Lab 42 from Animal Services CC Lab 37. After extensive comparison, we have found there's no difference in the explosion ratio between the version 3 and version 4 animals. Perhaps the problem lies in the reagent from Lab 37. Alright, can we actually run down this hallway fast enough to avoid getting seen by the camera? I got distracted by trying to holster my weapon. Okay, I think we made it. That's 100% Dr. Shenko. He's like a unique looking character. From 2 Lab 42 from Animal Services, Lab 37. Wait, that's not the exact same thing as the previous one.
You must be Dr. Schenker.
Who are you?
We'll have time for introductions later. Our first priority is to get out of here.
They sent a woman to liberate me? Mein Gott in Himmel.
You can lodge a formal complaint the minute we set foot on Western soil. In the meantime, can we go?
This was not part of the arrangement.
Sie ist hier!
Excuse me for a moment, Doctor.
Uh-oh. Help? Wait, I was not using my, did not get the, hotkey. Hold on, I'm gonna try, took me a minute to get my weapon out there. I was pressing the wrong key. We actually didn't get hurt that badly.
As I was saying, perhaps we should go.
It seems I have no choice. Ein Moment, bitte, my wife.
Wow. Okay, escape the research facility with Dr. Schenko. Okay. Guess we don't care about alarms anymore. I guess we didn't get hurt bad enough to, not quick save. Oh yeah, and there we go, body armor. I thought there was some nearby. Okay, wow. I guess they, I was about to ask, I wonder if they've like, if like all the guys I killed earlier are now no longer there, but it looks like we have new enemies. Spawning in. Oh shit. Oh my god. There's a crap ton of them. Okay. See, that one did not go nearly as well the last time I did that, so... Wow. Okay, you know what? Maybe this is what they gave us the explosive lipstick for. Which I completely forgot I even had. Oh my god, Dr. Shenko, get the fuck out of the way. Okay, I completely missed. Ow. I wonder if the other guys are, like, already on their way? Or if they, like, spawn once I get a certain distance. Feels like they're spawning at a certain distance. Which is kind of annoying. I also don't remember where, I don't remember where the exit was. Was it down this way? I want to say it was like right over there. Where the hell's the doctor? Ow. Okay. Got an idea here. Okay, that actually went well. That did not. Also, don't reload in the middle of a firefight. Okay. That one, it seemed like this time they're closer. Yeah. Sheesh. Okay. I hope there aren't like infinite enemies or something dumb here. I guess that's the end of the level. Do we just have to get the doctor over here? Come on.
Alarm! Alarm!
Oh, I don't know. If that's not the end of the level, I may, load, because, took a ton of damage, but if it is the end of the level, it should be fine. Uh-oh, who's this guy?
Good girl.
Yeah, that was the full mission. Rank spy, no civilian casualties that time. Wow, 42 accuracy. 20 at 24 items. stealth bonus.
During
Don't
the
know what
flight
that
to
means.
London, attempt to learn as much as possible from Dr. Schenker about his research. Schenker is a notoriously cautious man, so direct questions are not advised. He is also reported to have little tolerance for skeptics. Try to keep an open mind.
Interesting. I wonder if my responses here actually have any impact on the story or anything. Learn what you can from Dr. Schenker. I'm surprised I'm like they select weapons for this. I only have 2. I would normally want to take the carbine, but maybe there's a reason not to. Hmm. Who knows?
This is your captain speaking. We have reached a cruising altitude of 24,000 feet and will soon be leaving German airspace. I've turned off the seatbelt and no smoking signs. Feel free to move about the cabin. We'll be arriving in London at approximately 6:15 p.m. local time. The temperature is currently 25 degrees centigrade with clear skies. I think we can expect a lovely, relaxing flight.
What about your wife? Will she be joining you in England?
Sassed for 2 Jahre. Pardon me, I must get used to speaking English. My wife died 2 years ago.
My condolences, Doctor. I wasn't aware. There's no mention of her demise in our files.
It was not made public. There was an accident at the laboratory during an experiment. She was killed. You are familiar with my line of research?
No, but it must be fascinating.
Quite so. I was the head of the Biological Explosives Research Team.
Biological explosives. Sounds rather outlandish, frankly.
No
Perhaps,
skeptics.
but also very real and very dangerous. Imagine an undetectable chemical reagent which can be injected into a living host. The reagent causes a reaction in the organism that culminates in a massive explosion that feeds on organic material. In other words, the effective range of the weapon is dictated by the amount of catalyst in the reagent and the population density at ground zero. In a city, the death toll could be tens of thousands. The speed of the reaction can be controlled with great accuracy by the chemical composition of the reagent.
Human time bombs.
Quite so.
How is such a thing possible?
I spent many years trying to answer that very question. Perhaps you'd care to read an article I've been preparing on the subject. It's rather fundamental, but it will give you a foundation for understanding the larger issues.
I'm deeply honored.
Don't mention it. I feel it is my duty to reward open-mindedness and imagination whenever the opportunity arises. You would make a fine pupil. By the way, I never thanked you. I'm sorry I doubted your competence.
Apology accepted.
Yeah, I'm right. I'm a boss.
We are in position.
You know what to do, Sonny.
Yes, sir. Initiating docking procedure and jamming our communications.
Get up, laddies. We're going aboard.
Was ist los?
I'm not sure. Stay here while I
think we're getting hijacked.
This door locked.
Okay. I'm probably not going to be going much longer. This is a really short. Mission. I might start it. Oh, what the heck? Flight U7, Berlin to London, departs 700 hours. London to headquarters, depart 900 hours. Arrive 1100 hours GMT. Ow. Yeah, let's use the machine gun here. Is there any body armor hiding back here? I wasted a lot. That's fine, I think. Okay, I have 10 of these bullets. Oops. Misclick. Let's check for intelligence items. Dear Julie, at last, headquarters is transferring me to Cairo. See you next week. Love, Harold. Wonder how big this plane is. Well, seems like that area is blocked. Although this looks like a door that we can go down. Oh, I like the I want to say physics, but it's the wrong word for it. But the air was actually pushing there. Oh my gosh, I think one of them was shooting through the curtain or whatever that was. Yeah, somebody's... I don't know how to do that without... There we go. Is there any body armor on this level? Oh shit. Okay, there we go. Body armor.
So much for a lovely relaxing...
Uh-oh, hold on, I want to check the other area for intelligence items real quick. Okay, didn't miss anything.
So much for a lovely, relaxing flight.
Uh-oh.
Sleep tight, lassie.
You're not going to kill her? What if she wakes up?
Now look here, you. I'm not gonna butcher a fellow countryman without a specific grudge. If she wakes up, she can fend for herself. If she dies, then she ain't really a Scot, so I won't feel bad. Now, go get that doctor fella and do a final sweep. Take anything that looks important. Papers, files, whiskey, whatever.
Yes, sir.
Whiskey?
Something's not right. Alright, let's go.
But some of our men are still aboard.
Listen to you crying like a wee girl. They'll have to make do, won't they?
I have quite the belt buckle. Oh, this is timed. Literally a minute. Okay, well there's an intelligence piece. Amazing, Tony. I agree. Okay, I probably wasted too much time, but I'm, to 2 intelligence pieces. Okay, I need to,
There aren't any more parachutes.
Here's a 3rd intelligence item.
Well, that's unexpected. Make sure she doesn't land on her feet.
Is that really what I needed to do? Yeah, this is one of the, this is one of the scenarios that I hate. And I might, decrease the difficulty for. Oh, wait,
Something's not.
oh, fuck. This one? Okay, let's quick save here. But... yeah. I don't even... oh my gosh, I didn't even see that guy. Okay, okay, hold on, let's see. Okay, I actually got one. Is this gonna be another one? Oh, there's 2 of them. Wonder how many of these idiots I have to kill. I can, like, save after each one, maybe. Okay. That guy starts hitting me from pretty far away. Okay, I definitely need to avoid getting hit so much. I only got hit once there, maybe that's fine. Hey, there's some birds. Damn it. Okay, which direction is this guy gonna come from? Can I get this guy's parachute? Yeah, not to jinx it, but I don't seem like I'm getting attacked by anyone right now. Hold on, let me
Excuse?
Oh, I said that and then... Oh my god, there's 3 of them. Okay. Probably gonna need to kill a few more. Okay, I think if I get this one, maybe? Damn it.
Excuse me.
Shit.
Excuse.
Wow.
Excuse me.
Can I get back over to this guy? Oops. Like, does this work? I don't actually know what I'm supposed to do here. Like, do I just catch up with him? Do I shoot him? Got it.
Please be full of hay! Please be full of hay!
Whee!
She's a credit to her people.
Yeah, catch up to the fellow below you and appropriate his parachute. 22% accuracy. Amazing, I go down every level.
Congratulations! You have failed again. Although the circumstances were certainly extraordinary in this case, don't expect much sympathy from command. Unity cannot afford failures, however justifiable.
I'm impressed, Agent Archer. I expected that promoting you to field operations would be disastrous, but I never imagined a catastrophe of these proportions. You've now managed to botch 2 high-profile, high-stakes missions. Care to explain?
I'd like to see you do better.
If you can master your animosity enough to address me in a civil tone, I'll attempt to explain in terms you might understand exactly how I believe we've arrived at this impasse, sir.
Your inadequacy is matched only by your impertinence. If you find my manners offensive, I suggest you find a line of work more suited to your delicate nature. Gardening, for example, or perhaps motherhood.
Kicking administrators in the balls.
Neither is she. I plan to submit a formal request to review her record for dismissal.
You'll do nothing of the sort. Even if we had the luxury of discharging one of our last remaining operatives, which we don't, there are proper channels to consider. No agent of Unity has ever been relieved of duties without a formal, thorough inquest. Personally, while I admit that I'm concerned about the results we've seen thus far, I'm not convinced that Agent Archer is entirely to blame. Until I am convinced, we'll continue with our current plan of action.
Thank you, sir.
Don't thank me yet. It's quite probable that things will get worse before they get better.
Uh-oh.
I don't see how that's possible.
Did you get a look at your assailant?
Aye, that I did.
Did you recognize him?
Sergeant Magnus Armstrong, born in Glasgow, Scotland, 1925. Frequently in trouble as a lad due to a penchant for fighting. By all accounts, he was a good-natured, likable young man. Never bullied anybody, only picked fights with boys that were game for a brawl. Got kicked out of several schools before his parents finally stuck him in a military academy. During the war, he served as a sapper in France and Germany, everything from mine removal to demolitions and sabotage. Earned himself quite a reputation for his reckless antics. The most popular legend had to do with a bridge he allegedly crippled with nothing but a shovel and a hand grenade. A German supply train did the rest. When it reached the weakened section of the bridge, the whole structure came crashing down.
It's a shame this chap ended up on the wrong side of the law.
To the best of our knowledge, he's never been involved in anything this big before. Most of his arrests since returning from the war have been related to public brawling.
Any theories on why he didn't simply shoot you when he had the chance?
I'll be sure to ask him when I bring him in.
That's assuming you get the opportunity.
She just might. We may have a lead. This morning, West German custom officials in Hamburg discovered several suspicious-looking chemical containers aboard a Finnish cargo freighter. Fortunately, these chaps decided to inform us rather than seizing the contraband outright, which gives us a chance to conduct a covert investigation.
You believe this is the link to Dr. Schenker?
It could well be. If so, given the specific chemicals found aboard the freighter, it's a fairly safe bet the kidnappers are not only aware of Dr. Schenker's research, but also determined to capitalize upon it.
If our theories are correct, the kidnappers are in Hamburg or will be arriving shortly. A good spy could find them. Fortunately, we're sending a good spy on this mission. You'll be working with him.
A new partner?
More like a supervisor.
An American named Thomas Goodman. Perhaps you've heard of him.
Aye, but I thought he was killed in Amsterdam.
Nearly. He's a resourceful chap, though. He did a daring escape on a stolen bicycle with half the Dutch police force in hot pursuit and KGB agents waiting in ambush around every corner. Smashing story. I'm sure he'll recount it if you ask him. At any rate, you're to rendezvous with him in Germany and see what the two of you can dig up. You'll take your orders directly from him during this mission.
Thank God.
Very good, sir. Thank you.
Agent Archer?
Yes, sir?
What was it like falling out of that plane?
I promise to tell you about it sometime.
I tell you she's a liability.
Perhaps, but I'm not convinced yet.
What will it take to convince you? How many more catastrophes must we suffer through? Because keeping her on the active list will lead to further disasters. Of that, I'm certain.
Yes, I can see that you are.
Our purpose is to preserve freedom, to protect innocent lives, to combat evil wherever it manifests. We can't afford to tolerate anything that stands in the way of that goal. The girl may be spirited, but she's virtually incompetent.
I admire your sense of duty, but I question your judgment. I can't say that at my prime I would have performed any better than she under the circumstances.
You're assuming her reports are entirely genuine. Personally, I wouldn't be at all surprised to learn that she'd colored the facts. The bloody things read like adventure novels.
So now you're indicting her credibility?
Does that seem unreasonable? The girl was a thief, for goodness sakes.
That's why he doesn't like me.
Prudent.
I'll take it under advisement.
Look, it's not too late to pull her off the assignment. I've read the American's file. He's perfectly capable of handling an operation like this on his own.
Probably so. But I have the strangest feeling a woman's touch is exactly what we need on this one.
I can't argue with you when you're like this.
No, you can't.
I hope you realize you're letting yourself be ruled by intuition. Reason tends to make a far more reliable counselor.
You might ruminate on that adage yourself.
Okay. Wonder if I want to do the advanced training right now or next time so that I actually remember what I was doing. I think I'm probably gonna call it here because I have not eaten lunch yet. It's like gotta be like 2 p.m. now.